The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field. Position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Rolling to his left. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Herbert off of play action. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They go play action. Mayfield. And right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. Steps away. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
2nd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. A quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Mayfield going to switch things up here. In motion right, Evans. A first down throw for Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the red zone now, Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they take a knee. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They snap it to Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Lad McConkey from a yard out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mayfield now on second down. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this third quarter of play. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. That is caught. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On second down, Irving. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Dancing to his left. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Play action. It's Herbert. Open man downfield. It's Palmer. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, 64 yards. And the Chargers have retaken a third-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
A leap, and he's got it! He got it! And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Mayfield on first down. Open man, it's Palmer. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Baker going to change it up. They run out of the gun with Irving. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Nate fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. From 3 yards out. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. McLaughlin for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Now Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Here comes 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
25 seconds remain. Here's 2nd down. Mayfield. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 33.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
One last throw here for Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. Richardson going right to the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this has taken that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Richardson. Buying time to his left. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown,